I think I got enough. I don't know how many attempts I have in Hybrid Heaven. Like, I know the game I have the most attempts is Hocus Pocus, but the thing is, Hocus Pocus runs are like 15 minutes at most. So yeah, there's like a category where I have like 500 attempts, but it's because, yeah, they're pretty short. But then Hybrid Heaven, Hybrid Heaven is like 2 hours 30. But I don't know if I have like 100. I don't remember. If I lose this run, I'm probably gonna look for that. Because I want to know if I have more runs on Hybrid Heaven or Eternal. I probably have more on Hybrid Heaven. Just because I play that for more time. 700 to pay, 2 attempts through like 90% of that number was resetting first stage. Yeah, that's why I like to use the finish runs and number of attempts. Like here I have 65, but yeah, finish attempts is just 14.
That once I could not see beyond.
And then you can see the amount of times I've done every split. It gives you an idea of the reset points. And I think that's the other thing. On Hybrid Heaven, the first reset point, it's like on the middle of the game, I think. And only if you go for like high optimization. Because otherwise you can go until like the end. Just expecting to have good RNG and like a very good item at the end. Because you want to get some drops for a perfect run. Yeah, that's already done. I had, the other day, I had a 410 Pious. Like, at this point, you can do sub 410. That was super good. You know, like, everything was perfect. The only mistake on that one was that I didn't got the portal. Like, I got perfect luck, all the fast pickups, sick movement, all the messages were well done, you know, things like that. But I failed the teleport. And that target right there is to preserve your acceleration. I mean your velocity. Oh, I hadn't seen that camera. That's interesting. Yeah, right? That's good enough. So I'm working on the next highlight. It's taking some time.
I cannot say what
because I'm working on it. Like I'm doing some editing stuff, like putting some text here and there, just to make it more fun and interesting. yesterday I was editing that. You know, there was like a big storm yesterday here in Santiago. It was pretty extreme, and the voltage, like the light was pretty low. And I got my computer turned off a couple times while I was editing. So that just made things harder for me. But yeah, like I'm glad that rain wasn't today, you know? Like it was a day that where I don't stream, so it's fine. Yeah, let's say it's for a hypothetical, like if at some point people get more interested, I want to put some effort on it. And also, like I'm kind of having a good time editing those, because I normally just, like what I used to do for some highlights that I did for like Opus Pocus, I just put everything together and that's it. And yeah, that's kind of, I mean that's kind of a compilation, you can say, like a compilation of clips, let's say. But it kind of gives more spirit to see something that has some editing on it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep making those while I have energy. I mean, at this point, I already like, I already accepted that I'm not gonna get a lot of attention from this, so it's fine. I'm just doing it for fun. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's so stupid, dude. Sneak. Sneak here until the end of the button, but it's a little bit before the end, so the blade doesn't touch you. And then here until the zombie. More or less, you always have to adjust your sneak a little bit, because there's different spawn positions and walking. Like there's walking RNG on the zombies, so they will not be on the same position always. You have to adapt to that. That thing is like that's so cute when Alia does that. Do you have anything for me, game? Nope. Okay. The trick for this thing is you want to press B 3 times and then A. And the optimal way to do that is you press B 2 times and then you slide from B to A.
From my research, it is apparent,
you know, like doing
endeavor...
it's like doing a chore hop, like a shuffle, chore hop neutral air, I guess. And here's the same, but here it's just 2 B's. So you press B and then slide.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
And then on doors, you do the opposite. You slide from A to B. The other way around. So Sir was talking about a soft loop here. I think you gotta punch or something to get like far away from the bookshelf and examine it at the same time, something like that. Here comes the first, probably the first tricky strat of the run, I'll say. Like the movement and the inputs there are kind of precise. And also the punish. Like if you don't get it, you're gonna be punished. So right there on the skip, when you go into that part, so during the cutscene, the loading zones are not active. And what that means is, when you are in that part, you can actually go farther than the loading zone. And that means you can't get into the loading zone, because you're farther away from there. So what you want to do is, when the door is closed, you want to go back a little bit to the door. You know, like walks into the door. So that way you can actually get into the loading zone. Because I think the loading zone works just one way around. I'm 90% sure I have the correct save file. I should. Great. I was a little bit worried. Like, you never know, this game. Maybe that specific effect changed your position, like 1 unit, and then you're fucked up, but no. It's fine. Everything's fine. So, green page, and then bullets.
Dreams. Modern psychology of...
One of these days my chair is gonna break. And that's gonna be a funny highlight. My chair is pretty old. I actually had 2 chairs. One of them is even older. Like, I don't know, 10 years? 11 years maybe? This one should be like 8 years? Or 7? Okay, that's 1 sanity damage. I'm not a fan of that. That's what I have for trying to attack there. Stuck on the wall there. There is something you have to look for. When you run too close to walls, you get stuck. Almost did. That fucking trigger is an octagon. It's a low poly circle. That's why it's so hard to hit it, because it's like pretty inconsistent. Hit me, thanks. Soft lock. I mean crash. Yo, Seba. How you doing? You're doing pretty alright. We passed the crash time on the run.
This isn't really happening.
That spell on cutscene is super hard. It's extremely hard. You have to be so close to the trigger if you put the toolbar on that toss. Because for some reason when you change your equipment, you don't slide as much as normal out of the pause. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Yesterday, I got a lot of low voltage on my house. And I got like several blackouts, one after another. And I couldn't do anything on my computer. Oh, I took the hands. The arms, I mean. No. Corner spiders only roam around summer. I know exactly what they do on winter, but it almost seems like they don't exist. That's probably like the only thing I like about winter, and not just winters but cold days, is that you don't have corner spiders anywhere. Though, if you have like a pretty cold day and then a very warm day, you're very likely to see one. But yeah, they don't like the cold temperatures. I don't know about that. This might suck. Yeah, this sucks. I'm gonna back up. Oh, come on! Now I need a backup. So the next wave, it's gonna have the bomb too. Yeah, okay, so there is... You know, maybe it's alright. What? Why are you guys not dying? What is going on? Oh, that's gonna suck. Whatever. Yep. Still ahead. Like, I actually improvised pretty well there. I didn't panic. Or maybe I panicked, but I act fast. So it's fine. You're allowed to panic. You don't mess up. Grab the thing. Attack. Attack is pretty important. Because for some reason the game doesn't allow you to pause immediately.
By the sudden mention.
Though if you do an action, like an attack, I don't know what else works. Because I hadn't actually looked into it a lot. I just know that attack works. It allows you to pause immediately, like normally, you know? Because it's not even the first pause of the Alex segment. Like, there's really no reason for that pause to be that long. It's weird. This game is weird. I wonder if I can get a death cancel, death skip. Don't think so. No, I need a little bit more. Now we're gonna go for the jump scare. And now, 1, 2, 3. That's gonna fail. But it's alright. Just a couple of seconds. Sloppy. Lady, hello. You're a mean lady. No, it's the wrong one. Yo, this death cancel is hard. almost. Yeah, the beautiful sound of the handle. Pump handle ASMR. Yeah, you know, sometimes I feel like I do all the correct inputs on that death skip, though I just don't get it. So I'm thinking a little bit, and maybe I need to take a look at that on emulator with free camera, because that might depend on the spawn position of the zombie, you know? There might be a little bit of RNG on that. So you can actually shoot this guardian before it does a spell. Yeah, that's fine. I expected a little bit of time loss there. Need to equip the revolver here for the next Alex segment.
The Ancients' influence was incredible. From
I keep forgetting that I need to hold down and away at the beginning of this chapter. Yo, did you know that if you die on the Trapper dimension while you are on Pious, you actually get that same ending? Oh no, that's 2 damage. Don't like that. Yeah, actually. But I mean, it's kind of funny because he spit on you, but you're not even there. You're on a different dimension. You know, like. But yeah, I mean, who summons a Trapper on the last fight just to, like, get absorbed by the Trapper? He'd spit on the Trapper. Yeah, maybe. Didn't thought about that. Completely unnecessary shot there, because why not? Oh, that would be a nice... That's a nice thing to see. You know, there's this channel that does a lot of free cam stuff. I don't know. I don't remember the name. But I think maybe we can... Bonderbrick, yeah, that one. He's still making videos. You're not really a fan? Okay. Yeah, I'm not really a fan too, but I think it's kind of interesting for a channel at least. But yeah, I actually hadn't seen a lot of his videos. I just have seen a lot of his thumbnails. Like I usually get those on my feed. But I hadn't seen many videos actually on that channel. But yeah, I think maybe to get more exposure, you know, maybe we can collect some data of out-of-bounds stuff for that channel. Yo, Jelly, how you doing? Guesswork, understuff, I'm pretty sure he misses. Oh, for sure. I needed to be sure about my sanity there. A pause, an extra pause there is totally worth it to don't lose the run. Whatever. Didn't even got the easy one. You don't want to go for enchant here unless you have like the only time when you want to go enchant here is when you have about 50% sanity. Because then with two recoveries, you can be 100%. Been playing Gato Roboto. What is that? Nice shot. New indie came out yesterday. Metroidvania. Very inspired on
Remember me.
Metroid. Nice.
This can't be happening.
I'm worried about this horror and this sanity damage. Okay. We're gonna back up. I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna lose a ton of time. Actually, not that much. Because I got that wonderful random attack. I love it. Though I need to sneak. So I won't read you guys until I finish this because I need to concentrate. It's 39:20. Okay, I should have until 40. Okay, I'm gonna do one here after the pool. Yeah, that's 40, so that's perfect. So one recovery here. here. And another one.
I can't. No. Don't let him. Don't let him get me. Oh,
What do you mean you can, dude? You definitely can. You're strong, Lindsey. You can do it. We can do it. We're gonna lose time, but we're gonna be okay. Okay. Okay, so we can start doing recoveries here because our sanity is below 50% for now on Alex segments. Great. You started running immediately. Nice.
Free to leave this plane.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, nice damage there. Like, I guess... like Celeste, for instance, that game has a lot of support
In
from
Europe,
devs on
during the time of the
speedrun,
Inquisition,
from a speedrun perspective. And yet, there's definitely more people, like, aware, let's say, more developers aware of all the speedrun scene and all the shit, all the stuff that are useful for speedrunners. Hiding time isn't really indie, but it really comes to, yeah. Yeah, what is it hiding time? Because I think it's not AAA too. It's like double A. Single A. So if you want to practice spelling cutscenes, you should start with that one. The pool right there, it's probably the easiest spelling cutscene in the game. It's all Kickstarters these days.
Ah, Brother Luther.
But there are still small things. Like in Chile, for instance, there's a lot of small studios. You can call indies. Basically, an quote-unquote studio is just like 5 people trying to make a game by their own, or with some like government help. Because why not? I am myself an indie developer, by the way, in case you didn't know. Things you do for love, Toast. We make serious games. Does that make me an indie dev? Yeah, I guess. Like, how big is your company? How many employees? Okay, book. Bolts. We gotta sneak a little bit on the podium. 3 devs, 2 artists, 9 employees. That's super indie. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's actually happening everywhere. Like on every media. All the medias are getting saturated. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3. Charge. Pull. I failed it. Dude, I pressed Z. I promise. And it's crazy because, you know, let's say creation-wise, the market is saturated. Though distribution-wise, the market is a monopoly. You know, like Netflix, YouTube, Steam, all of those distribution platforms are monopolies. Yet the people that do the things for those platforms, that is saturated, right? It's kind of a really weird state we are. You know, depending on so few and ignorant of so many. Right, pessimistic person, which also affects my motivation to work on things. Yeah, that's definitely that definitely sounds like depression. I've been there, by the way. I mean, it can be that. Twitch is also saturated. Though the platform is just Twitch. You know, because the stream me, well, that's kind of. Not a lot of people go there. We're not gonna do frame perfect stuff today. Not today. Oh, fuck you. Oh, for sure. I'll take me, but don't look at me. Don't like this sanity. Let's see how it goes. I don't want to go for Rod. Don't look at me. Fuck you. I think I'm gonna need the Rod. That sucks. Yeah, I need it. Hell is too low. And I'm gonna have more damage from the blue zombies here. So I can't really afford that. So we're gonna go back in time from pretty old strats using meditation rod. You see there's 1 damage there. But it's fine. Oh, this is gonna be a sloppy ball. Good thing the big time save is on Peter. I keep having the double pixelate. Stupid Nightblood. Yeah, I know. I think I have that.
Suspected Augustine all along.
But for some reason I keep having double. I think it's a bug. Yeah, ban it. I think it's a bug that I need to fix on Nightblood. But I hadn't looked at my Nightblood in like forever. Yeah. And don't forget to check out the panels. You wanna know my stuff? Check out Twitter if you wanna know when I stream. My YouTube for highlights and all runs. Dispel. And shield. Yeah, it's like don't concentrate in the stream. Check out other stuff. What are you doing looking at the stream? Go to YouTube and Twitter. I had to sneak. Forgot that. Yo, really? 4 AM? Fuck. That's so wrong. Technically 3 AM. Standardized known deities. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the earliest I've seen the sun is like 5. Or like summer from Chile. Though the timing on Chile, the time zone, it's pretty weird. We use very weird standards through the year. You don't want to know about that. Out of my way. I didn't actually need the attack there, but I just go for the attacks now because it's just safe. Even while sometimes with good RNG, good movement, the magical attack can just get them out of the way. But I do some slashes because it's just safe. So, make no mistake, that pole was bullshit. Okay? It didn't look like bullshit because my splits are also bad. But that was pretty bad. It's like 10 degrees, slightly rain looking at the weather report. Oh. Yeah, Celsius, of course. I mean, who uses the other stuff? Fahrenheit, what the fuck is that? What's next? Are you gonna use inches? Libras? No, you don't say libras, right? You say... That's in Spanish.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors.
Pound, there you go. Pounds. Yeah, it's not a literal translation. Because pound, livra, is pound on English. But if you say libra on English, that's the... Isn't that like the currency? Like the money of some countries, I think? No, not sure. Actually. How many miles do you travel to work? Oh. What the fuck is a mile? How many yards you travel to work? The Sunday is the first day of the week. Yeah, it sucks too. Like, you know, that's not its standard on Chile, though there's so many devices that had the calendar adjusted to show the Sunday as first day. It sucks. And it's like 3 countries in the entire world, right? That use the imperial system. I was super afraid of that trapper. I thought he didn't die. Okay, reveal invisible. You can actually walk on this cutscene. Doing the same trick we used to walk on the Anthony cutscene, on the urn skip. But since the cutscene is not that large, not that long, and we need to go for the crossbow and do a lot of stuff, like we need some setups that are out of the run, you actually don't save time. Boy. Somewhere already found a crazy thread. Oh boy.
This isn't really happening!
lobby. You gotta do shield, zombie, and trapper. There's an area in the game. It's full of water. You can take your rubber suit into the water. Got swing or use a submarine. Okay. You need like gravity suit for water. Push the suit off a platform. Nice. Gotta get the badge. Yeah, there's that thing too, like on new games, because we have badge. That's kind of a mess for the leaderboards, right? Like some leaderboards do like pre-patch categories or stuff like that. Like you have to submit which patch you're using. Yeah, I'm also not a fan of that, unless it's like, let's say, competitive games, like I don't know, like RTS and stuff like that, because a glitch can completely broke the competition scene. Nice. I really like Hiding Time. I've never played it, but I've seen like a couple of streams, people playing it, and I kind of love it, like the style of the game and all that. It's like a very cute game. There to avoid effects here. Hopefully I'm gonna get a soft effect. No. Okay, we don't get it. So another one here. Pull. And then we can do it until here. And just keep going. I'm gonna get hit here, of course. Oh, actually no. Right. And just keep doing recoveries until the end, before every transition. To avoid all the sanity effects. Oh, look at that. That's actually kind of cool. I'm gonna keep that one. Because getting that one means you won't have another one until like 1 minute. So we can just go to the end. Pride Month starts now. Oh, look at that. What is exactly that? All these Korean quotes. Oh yeah! There's so many. We need more flesh and bone. Okay, here we go. The Bane.
The war to end all wars.
The war to end all wars. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate here because this is a reset point. I don't want this run to die like all the other runs. Proud to be a white, straight cis male. No, but I mean, like, seriously, it's like queer pride, I guess. Like, does it apply to, like, everyone? Like, I mean, trans, for instance, in my case, I guess. Do I apply to that? Gotcha! Let's go! It's a nice start, finally! Fuck you. They have merch. Fucking capitalism is everywhere, even in my pride. I don't want to sell my pride. If you're a lesbian guy, it's not. You don't say guy, you say gay, right? Pansexual, sexual, ally. It can be an ally too. Yeah, it kind of sucks when people just want to make money out of your thing because it's a trend, you know? Like, we are fucking fighting for our rights. I want your money, but like in public health, you know? That was decent. I like it. Is this a clean Paul? I mean Peter? It might be. It might be a clean Peter. Yeah. There's so many pride flags. It's true. Oh boy. You got all of them there. Let's go. Yeah, I know the trans one. I actually have a t-shirt with the trans one. I am a victim of capitalism too. I saw a shirt on a store. I was like, it's kinda cool. I'm gonna feel like a poser with that shit. So I was like really questioning myself. Do I need to get this? Yes or no? But I actually decided to get it because the clothing, you know, the texture of it is so amazing. It feels so great. I don't know what is it, but it feels great. So I figured, yeah, whatever. I need a t-shirt, by the way. Of course. Just for the texture. No, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to be with a fucking flag in the street. Because even when I say that my name is Pandora, because, you know, that's actually my name. That's not a nickname. That's my actual name. It's Pandora. Even after I say that in a store or something, there's still people calling me sir. It's... I hate it. How stupid you have to be to, like... It's a fucking female name. Fuck you. So yeah, sometimes I feel like I need to be with a fucking pride flag. So people will get it. Yeah, Pandora is my name. Okay, I'm probably the only Pandora in Chile, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. And maybe on like South America. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, you gotta stop this. That's way too many attacks. Because your machinations are timeless. Your attacks are not. Is this a gold? It's not. But it's a good split. At least. Don't mind them selling Pride merch, but I guess their shirts are kinda low effort. Oh, look at that, it's the penny. The penny that can give you a fucking crutch at the end of the game. Okay, are you ready for your favorite chapter? This is everyone's favorite chapter, right? We love Edward. We all come to this stream just to see Edward running on Enga. It's time for my emote. Actually. Yep. Oh, that was a funny turnaround. Revolver. Alright, madness start.
We are trying to encourage people not to run a lot.
Yeah. You know, the insta heal, you can have like a 2 seconds bind. It's crazy. They encourage people to actually not run a lot because
Simply because it's not very realistic.
there you go. Yeah, and also you gotta remember that
A lot of people might think Eternal Darkness is a survival horror game, but actually it's not.
you gotta get your shit right. Yeah. Okay, so attack, down, pull, up, shield, left, and chant.
We actually tried to make everything accurate.
I like this one.
The character itself can have over 80,000 plus facial animations.
80,000. That's a lot. That's what it says, right? 80,000 facial animation. That's crazy. I mean, you had a lot of power.
The GameCube really allows us to do quite a bit, more than we've seen on other systems, more than we've seen on a PC.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, that's some TOS stuff, right? Okay, we're almost done with the first part of Edward. Yo, sir. How are you doing? Okay, I got 2 auto cancels at the end, and all the others were manual cancel. This is looking great. Yeah, actually, maybe it was just like I guess the recovery spell, maybe they did it on purpose, and then they somehow reuse the script for the pool, and they kind of didn't realize that they were doing that. That's my guess. Spaceman. Alright, so this is Edward. We gotta start with number 7. I like these beautiful square triggers. They're so easy to hit. Not like the portal from fucking Pious. Oh yeah, this is story time. Everybody has to tell their story. I'd rather not. What's the story behind toast? Or like, how do you pronounce that? I pronounce that like people toast. Is that correct? How was your melee tag? Nice. So if I ever see like a melee stream and I see a spaceman, that's gonna be you, right? That's how it works. Don't really care how people say people. Yeah, because otherwise I need to say like PPL toast. I guess it works. Number 3. Jake took from. Pedal power. What is that? It's a curse minigame in Mario Party 1. Okay. I know there's at least one other spaceman that plays mini. Okay. So I gotta watch out for the space between spaceman letters and everything being on capital letters. Number 4. Know me by my moonwalks. Nice. Dude, I love Captain Falcon moonwalks. I also love this technique. I don't know. I always forgot the name of it, but it's when you kind of like you do a moonwalk, you wait a little bit, and then you do a full turnaround, something like that. And you do like a super fast turnaround. Like when Westworld uses Captain Falcon, he does it a lot. I don't know how it's called. Charlie walking, there you go. Yeah, that movement is awesome. I forgot my pull, but it's fine, I can do it. Oh, I got caught there by an invisible wall. Just hit the invisible wall. I see. The Mario Party was such a destroyer of controllers. Like, we can't name the amount of controllers that died because of Mario Party. It's crazy. Wanna do some net play? I guess we can do it now. Because now my dolphin actually works. So I guess we can do it. I just need to know how to set that up, and of course it's gonna be kind of shitty because I live in Chile, so it's pretty far away, but it might work. You explode, please. Thanks. It switches from stick rotation to button mashing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I would say definitely better for the controllers. Like, we all know how bad the N64 stick is, and to add Mario Party to that, oh boy. Just killing them even faster, reducing the lifetime. I was already low. Gotta go number 1. I mean, if they fix it, you can technically do it. There's like this fix that some people did at some point. I think it was a Kickstart. It's just like a fix for the stick with, I think, better materials. Because there's like multiple fixes. There's some people kind of put like a GameCube stick. It's not exactly a GameCube stick, but it's similar. The absolute size of N64 controller is a problem. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like the design has flaws. I have a problem, you know. I had like mixed feelings about the N64 controller because it's not useful, let's say. Like, the design doesn't help to like use the most the best amount of buttons, let's say. Though I really like the design anyways. Like, I remember when the first time I saw it, which I think it was like I played Ocarina of Time, and then later I play Perfect Dark, and the controller is basically a gun, and that thing, I think it's pretty neat, you know, like, I don't know, I really like that it felt like holding a gun, because in most of those games you shoot using Z. And it's not the same feeling that a trigger on one side gives you, you know? It's purely aesthetical, though. It's not practical at all. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Because the fact that you can't use L at the same time, or the D-pad, yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about the horror attack. Nice. That's pretty good. Another attack, even. Now it's time for my attack. So we gotta kill the trappers and move the guardian. Still feels awful when it's new. Oh, I guess. Can't really say. I don't think I ever got a new N64 controller in my life. I've always had the crappy used N64 controllers. Like, I guess the exception is my Hori. It's also not new, but it's great. It feels great. You know, this thing. There you go. Back controller from Japan that was labeled good stick, and it's pretty tight. Oh, nice. I mean, store ready. My flash card arrives, so I can play some shit. Oh, nice. Flash card is the thing where you can put emulated stuff, right? I mean, like ROMs. It lets you use ROMs. That's pretty cool. Like you can play like Zelda randomizer on that. I feel like that's pretty neat. Like spraying randomizers or room hacks on actual console. Okay, I have no idea how good this Edward is. We'll see. It's pretty good. It might be another 6, whole year waiting for that. Okay, I'm gonna go safe. So we gotta put this. I still can't figure a good moment to do that shortcut. And it's not actually mandatory. Like, we can go risky here. I'm not doing it because I want a PvE. So I don't want to take risks on that. Though I took a risk here, well, whatever. I need some sneak. Because Alex is kind of tired. Just a little bit. It's early enough. The only questionable part really about being able to use ROMs that you can modify them. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Like, I remember this thing that happened at some point. There was a league player that was on tournaments. He was playing with a modded... something... He had something on the memory card that modded the melee a little bit, giving some buffs to Link. He was banned, of course. Was a Peach player? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember that I was a Link player, but I don't know. Maybe I got a fake memory. Someone else did it too. Well, maybe.
Wherever disaster and death lurk,
there's likely to be a penny wanting to crash your game. That's why we got rid of it. so we won't have it at the end. It's just a couple of seconds. I think it's like 7 seconds. 5, I don't really know, but it's definitely enough. It's definitely worth it. Oh, look at that! I think that's my first slow pickup ever on that thing. So where's this fucking trapper? It's right on my face. I love it. Oh, fuck. That was scary. Oops. I just fucked it up. Whatever. I forgot the cutscene and all that. And the pause. I forgot everything. Just losing time. Just why not? Just taking a walk around the thing. Because I feel like doing it. Another recovery there. Maintaining the speed there. So why not? It's free. And the last recovery, I'll do it here. That was perfect, dude. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more magic here. Like there. Okay, 23. Make your bets. Make your fucking bets. Now. So that's 20 seconds already. It's gonna go over 30, I think. Yo, 30. Nice. That's fine. You know, when you go over 30, things get really bad. Because over 30, the bind is over. And that means the horror that had the bind don't attack anymore. And that's really bad. You don't want that. Now, don't spam. There you go. Don't spam the spell. Because this game is weird. You can get a double spell though. There. That destroys your run. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a rather difficult chapter because of those little details. Actually, yeah, it used to be way worse, you're right. Like, not having any control of what sanity effects you will get and things like that. I run a little bit too much there. Good. Okay, so green pool, because we need a green pool and to cancel the effect. Then recovery there. We're gonna keep doing some recoveries. There's another one here. Here your position is reset and your angle too. Another recovery. Now the package. I don't even want a soft sanity effect, so we spend magic on some recoveries. The noise is gonna stop around here. There you go. And we don't need more recoveries. We'll do a second pull as soon as this one is over. Around here. There you go. And then a shield. And then we put this spell. Not there. And open this thing. And we are in Enga. Finally. For the second time though. This way. Doggos are here, waiting for the PV. I don't usually put the artifacts on that order. Oh my god, that turn. Number 8 is the first one of Alex. That's to get rid of the dispel, and because we have these little shields that we can spend on the number 8 room. You want to do the dispel around the second torch here. So now we choose our attack. 2 to the right or 2 to the left. Choose your poison. And my key is outside, I think. I think I can hear it. She wants to get in for the PV. I can't let her in though, because I'm gonna get distracted. Only after Pious. He wants to ruin the PV, yeah. Nice. Don't like this rubber. Oh, whatever, it works. Revolver. Up. That scroll at the end was unnecessary. I'm gonna play safe. You know, sometimes there's just not enough space on that corner and you touch the trapper, and when you touch the trapper, they explode. Even if you're sneaking. So, I'd rather play that safe. Like, I could have used a revolver, that's true. But there was another trapper also close. And if you shoot from too close, that one can activate too, so... I just didn't want to risk it. 4. There's a trapper here, I think. Yeah. Always move before targeting the trapper. I don't know why, I don't know if it's true, but I feel like it really helps the target. Like, I've lost runs because for some reason Alex decides to don't target the trapper. That was scary. So we can forget 7 attack. Don't forget that we still have a bind. It can be pretty long. That bind usually never is that long because there's extra horrors to help you. So even if you go over 30 seconds, there's still gonna be 2 horrors attacking, so the chances of that going wrong are not that high, really. I was buying PV. I actually don't remember. It wasn't double kill. I think it was like standard. I'm almost sure I got one of the kills were pretty fast, and then the other was like standard, I think. Okay, 4 shields. And number 1 for the last revolver. Do an attack, target, and kill it. If you kill that trapper before the attack is set up, the attack actually ignores that trapper and just goes for the other 2, and that saves some time. And here, or at some point, I need to get rid of the revolver and put, oh fuck, I could do that. I need zombie and horror. So now we're gonna go for the summons on number 3. I forgot the pool, so I'm gonna do it manually. That's the other thing I need to put on that pause. The magic pool. I usually forget that one. Because I used to put that at the beginning of the chapter, but now I put it here because it's better for the spell layout. That was a long slide. Trapper. You know, it really sucks that we need to be controlling these creatures in order to get them on the teleporters. Like, you can't just leave them there walking into the teleporter, it doesn't work. That really sucks. That'll save a lot of time. I mean, not a lot, but a bunch of time. And now I have to guess the magic here. A little bit more there. That was pretty good. Gotta get the message tutorial because there are no more horrors on Edward, sadly. That was such a cool trick. It's a shame that it's slower now. Good. And the last one, number 9. And a pull after this teleport. Yeah. Yeah, the meta changed too fast. I got it in a marathon though. I actually did it. I did the horse strat on the only marathon I've been. And it's probably on 1 or 2 PVs. On the PvE progression. Okay. Bind, recovery, enchant. In that order. Yes, they are. Of course they are. Is this a double kill? This might be a double kill. It's not. So this is kind of slow. Oh, it's pretty slow. Don't look at me. Fuck you. I'm gonna do 2 recoveries. Yeah, that was an extremely good candidate for a double kill because the first horror survived a lot. The time loss was the bind. Yeah, I'm doing 7 enchant. I'm not going enchantless. I really want a PV. I'm also too nervous to do enchantless right now. No crutch. Attack during the cutscene. That's not my fault. That's the game being an asshole to me. That was a correct position. Fuck you, dude. Oh, this is gonna be a big time loss. I'm gonna love it. Yeah, there's some RNG on it. Fuck. Okay. No. I should have waited for that, whatever. Oh, this is gonna be such a long fight, dude. We're gonna love this split. I'll get hit. Fuck you. This max is gonna be awful. Please do a spell. Thank you. Thank you for doing the spell. That helps a lot. Oh, come on! I waited for the fast artifact. I waited for the exact decision. Fuck. Okay, that was a fast one on this. And this is like the perfect position to do enchantless, but whatever. Perfect position and camera to do enchantless. So how much is that? I skipped one of the minutes.
Ah, that's the ticket.
Yes. Great. Oh, that's great. Okay. I'm gonna leave you with the cutscene and I'll be back because I need to go to the bathroom.
It is finally over, my dear. The Ancients' plans are finished. For now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside. Something happened then. I realized that I was not the only one, that there were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight, all to serve the needs of the great ancient, and to have my world spared from eternal darkness.
And so it comes to pass. Of the three ancients, there is nothing. The mighty Chaturga has obliterated the insanity of Xenotarth. The madness of Xenotarth has overcome the power of Uliauth. The boundless Uliauth has decimated the power of Chaturga. All at once, separate and simultaneous. For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying. Mantarok, keeper, overseer, warden of ancients, chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy its enemies. Knowing the nature of the ancients,
He's here. Kitty is allowed, finally.
Resulting in their mutual annihilation.
Officially over 10 minutes faster. Yo, you're right.
Plotting.
Thank you for the GG. That was perfect timing too for the cutscene. All right. So, this run is actually pretty solid. Like there is no awful mistakes. There is mistakes, yes, of course. I can improve this for sure. Though it was kind of solid. Yeah. So basically, Toast already said, but let's go like one by one. Pious was fine, it just average. Elia was fine. Anthony was good. Actually, that was a fast skip, so that's always gonna be nice on the early game. Kareem wasn't that great at the end, so I can improve Kareem a little bit, just some seconds. Max was kind of shit too. I did like a lot of little mistakes on Max. Some shenanigans with the lady. The Guardian wasn't that great. I didn't got a single spell on cutscene. And I think that, yeah. Lindsey was pretty bad. Like, the first half of Lindsey is good, but then the end of Lindsey is pretty bad. I sneak a lot there. Have you ever gotten max horror death skipping a run? Yeah, like 3 times. Yeah, sometimes I just get it. I don't know if I ever got it in a finish run though. But I kind of recall getting it at least 3 or 4 times. But I don't know if I finished one of those runs, or I made a PB out of them. Roberto was good. Paul could have been better. Like, the second half of Paul was okay. No, actually Paul wasn't good. No, because I miss Anthony. Yeah, there you go. I missed the Anthony fight thing. And then I got too much sanity damage, so I needed to use the meditation rod. So I can save time there, for sure. So basically mid-game, it's like the point where I can save time. You know, like Lindsey and Paul. Peter can be better. I was kind of sloppy still on some parts, but it was fine. Edward, I need better assignments. Michael, I need better assignments. Alex, I need better assignments. And the binds were average, yeah. The final fight was bullshit. I can probably say like 20 seconds there. 25 even. But yeah, it's alright. Sub 201, like easily possible. No. No. Not even in quotes. No, that's hard. It's hard because this run didn't have any big mistakes again. Like, I guess the biggest mistakes of this run are Anthony, like the Anthony fight with Paul, and bad Lindsey. All the rest is just optimization. And those two might be like 20 seconds, maybe? 25? So then I gotta get the other 25 out of optimizations. And that means just good assignments, because my late game assignments were super bad. Like, I know. I'm completely conscious that I lost so much time on that. Because I need to work on that. I'm still getting used to some assignments. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Yeah. Sub 201.30. But yeah, Sub 201 is pretty optimized with no mistakes. And then Sub 2, I don't even know, dude. Like, I don't know. How do you do that? By the way, I didn't get a single gold on this one. Get on it, sir. Oh yeah, there's another thing. So, okay, let me finish this. Let me see the splits. Okay, so here's the thing. Compared to the gold, I can save... Just give me a second here. So it's 20... I can say 24 seconds on Pious. That's a lot. Like Pious alone. Oh, and then there's Michael. So that's what makes the golds. The sum of best. on Michael compared to the best one, there's 28 seconds. So that 22, 28, that's already 50, right? Oh boy, that's a lot. And that's not counting all the other mistakes, you know. So yeah, I guess. But yeah, what you gotta have in account here is that this run is overall solid. So it's gonna be hard to beat this one.